Tea. I'm Logan.
And I'm Sam.
And this is Here's the Tea.
So, today we're only doing one person because that person had a really long...
There was a lot of tea to spill. It was like a whole pot. So that's fine. But if you've never been with us before, this show is basically people...
Give you advice.
Yeah, people DM us their tea on Instagram, and we give them advice on that tea. So...
like a third person
And it's all anonymous, so it's a safe place.
I'm going to turn it on so I can kind of go with you.
All right. So, here's how we start. Okay, so I had a best friend that was basically a sister, close with her fam, and I still have a key to her house. Haha. She took me to school and home every single day. Always at her house, lives right across the street. Basically, I made a mistake, and I did something that she didn't like before homecoming and at her house. And then after homecoming, she ignored me for a week and then asked me to give some of the stuff of hers back. And after basically begging her to get in my car to talk to me, she said that she couldn't focus on herself while being my friend and that she felt it was best if we weren't friends anymore. So a few months passed and it was all okay. I didn't let it bother me much. I texted her on New Year's saying how much she helped me, how she helped me with a lot during 2018 and that I missed her, and all that she responded was thanks, and she spelled that THX. So obviously there's an issue. So then fast forward a few months, my teacher started a Bible study and I loved it. I went the first 2 weeks and loved it, but then she went the next week and afterward asked everyone to go out to dinner with her except for me, and I started bawling my eyes out when I got to my car. Being around her just gives me all this bad anxiety. And so since then I have not been to Bible study. Everyone keeps telling me to go, but they're still friends with her and they just don't understand. I don't know. I guess I just need a third party's point of view. All right. So thank you for sending that in. And first and foremost, as we always say with the hard friendships and stuff, like, we're really sorry that this is happening. So, what do you think?
I mean, I feel like it just mostly depended on what you did, I guess. That if she probably took it too much in heart, that she saw it as a bad thing to, like, try to push you away. Either that, or it could have been a family thing where her mom found out about it or her dad found out about it and was like, I don't want you to hang out with her anymore. And so probably to her, she, like, tried to act, like, rude with you to, like, get you to, like, go away, but, like, so it wouldn't really hurt her that much. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, and full disclosure, we know what happened, but because this is a family-friendly show, we will not be putting that in our video. It's not bad, but I think that at the end of the day, everybody makes mistakes, Sometimes Sam plays Instagram videos really loud before we start a show, and I get really irritated, and I want to, like, pour my tea on her. But I don't. I just close her phone for her. But, some mistakes are bigger than others, and that's understandable. And as you said, like, she kind of pushed everybody away and then brought everybody back in, except for you. And the reality is there are people in the world who tend to
push you away.
They tend to push a certain person, like, out of the nest. So, like, if you're, like, a bird, I guess. So, no, like, it's a thing. Like, you know how, like, birds, they have their eggs and they're waiting for the babies.
One of them falls out.
Yeah, and the mom just happens to push one of them, but just waits for the other ones, but pushes one out. Yeah. And that's what happens with friendships a lot, especially if you have, like, a bunch of friends in common. Like, the one person will pick whoever...
they were friends with the longest or who they knew more.
Well, not even that, but more like they'll choose whoever is more relevant at that time.
Yeah.
I had a friend that did that to me all the time. It was like every, like,
did actually something wrong.
Yeah, no, it was like every 4 or 5 months she would find something with me that I did wrong, like a mistake that I made, even if I'd already apologized for it, or if it was just something she randomly made up. She would always, kick me out of the nest and, like, find somebody else. And then I realized that she was doing that to other people also. So first and foremost, I would say it's not just you that she's doing it to.
Yeah. She's probably doing this to multiple people.
Right. And so the time will come back around when she wants you back in her life, but, like...
It depends on if you want to go back in her life.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, really, it's, you made a mistake, you apologized for it.
You shouldn't try to, like, feel bad for what you did.
Yeah, and disclosing with me privately, you said that, certain people in her life are doing the same thing still, and she has no issue with it. So that's where my whole theory comes from, that, like, she kind of just made it up to, like, for whatever reason, it's not your fault, but for whatever reason, she just decided, like...
To make up an excuse to, like, stop talking to her?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't have that conversation with her, so...
No, yeah. And that was, I think that it's hard to be in that position because on one hand, it's your best friend, like
Yeah. Someone that you basically
your
thought of as your
sister.
sister.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, it's like, do you really know that person? Like, obviously not as well as you thought.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hard. That's,
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us have a friend that we consider as like a sister or a brother or something like that. Like it would be hard for like just for you to lose them. So, and as for the whole Bible study thing,
oh, yeah, keep going to that.
I feel like you should still keep on going. If you liked it as much as you said you did, don't let someone try to like keep you away from it. Even if it was someone, even if like nobody there is like talking to you anymore, you shouldn't really care about it that much. Don't focus on what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Focus on you improving yourself.
Yeah, because you're there for one reason. You're there to get, stronger within your faith and, since it's the Bible, obviously, with God. And your religion and, like, your faith is, like, really all that matters if that's important to you. What your friends are saying and what they're doing at that Bible study doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I know for me, when people positively reflect on, like, their relationship and their journey with God, people like that better than people who invite everyone out to dinner, except for one person, because it's petty. So go because it makes you feel better and you love it and it makes your relationship stronger. But don't miss out on it just because it's awkward.
And also on here, at least, you put that people have been asking you to keep on coming to the Bible study, which means obviously someone there cares about you, even if it's not the person that you want.
Right.
To be caring about you, but someone there cares about you and wants you to succeed in life, to keep on your journey of like believing in like kind of what Logan said, spreading like your interest of like God and like
being strong in your beliefs.
Yeah, being strong in your beliefs.
Yeah, and it's a hard thing to experience, but sometimes doors close because other ones are meant to open. Mm-hmm. Like, so maybe, you lost a friend, but at this Bible study, maybe there's like 2 or 3 new people that
you're going to meet and that are probably going to be a better
friends.
Influence for you.
Right, exactly. So I wouldn't, don't stop going to your Bible study.
Keep on going.
If it bothers you to a point where you just don't understand any of it, text her and just be like, tell her all of what you told us. Like, it's awkward for me to go to Bible study. I feel awkward with our group of friends. I miss you. Like, tell her all of that and
tell her the truth.
Yeah, her response will be a great reflection of like what she's thinking and how she is, because like I said earlier, she might not be the person that you thought she was.
Either that, or you could just tell her that for a little bit of closure. So like
closure is important because I don't think you have that.
Yeah, I feel like you
kind of pushed it aside for a couple months. Yeah. Like, okay, let her do her, and then she started inviting everyone back in but you.
And then you ended up seeing her a lot at Bible study, obviously. So
and you need the closure. Mm-hmm. So I would text her. I would keep going to Bible study, and at the end of the day, just like
keep being you.
Yeah, if you're a good person and you feel good about yourself, it's like I always say, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Happiness is it's a one-person job, and it's from within. Nobody else is supposed to make you happy but yourself.
And you don't have to make anybody else happy except for you.
Right. So that was it was a long.
That wasn't actually as long as I thought it was going to be, to be honest.
No, just the message was long, and I think thinking about it, it took us a while to like figure out like what we wanted to say, because there are a lot of parts in that where you could say one thing but mean another, and I think we just wanted to take the time to
break it down a little bit.
Break it down, put it out there, be as honest as we can. So here's the tea. It was great. I feel like we did a lot of pouring instead of spilling. It was hot.
She said it was hot.
So, I'm Logan.
And I'm Sam.
Our Instagram is @Here'sTheTeaShow. Yeah. Our Gmail is here'stheteashow@gmail.com. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow our Instagram.
Like down below.
Like the video, because that's importante.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.